What's going on, stackers? So in this video we're going to be taking a look into some fire KDP niches with primary composition notebooks. So, welcome back to StackinProfit. My name's Paddy, and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. And today's video is brought to you by the LCB Vault. Within here, I add brand new trainings every single week on everything I'm doing to increase my royalties. You can also get there by going to the lcbvault.com. So this video is actually part of a playlist called Fire KDP Niches. We only have one other video in there at the minute, which we did a few days back, and that was all about just normal composition notebooks. Now, if you want to see that playlist, I'll link it right there, right now, in the right hand corner, so you can go through and have a look. But this video is all about primary composition notebooks. So we're going to be taking a look at the niches. I'll show you where you can get the interior as well. And then, nearer the end of the video, I'll explain the differences between all these different types of composition notebooks, because there are three, I believe. So, what we're going to do is just type in primary composition notebook. We can see that I have already done that. Now with this, over on Google, because I use keywords everywhere which pulls up data from Google, but over on Google, just for primary composition notebook, there's 5,400 monthly searches for primary composition notebook, which is quite a lot. Now, if we look here in all, so we're on all and we go here, we can see there's only 3,000 results. Now, recently I found that Amazon keeps messing up the numbers and they're not accurate at all. So I reckon there's definitely more than 3,000 results. And if we go to books and type in that, we can see, so just for primary composition notebooks, under books, there's 50,000 results. There's quite a lot of these books out there, but you want to niche down. And I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can do that. So now we've typed in primary composition notebook, we're under books. We can look on the first page and check out all of the niches. So if we scroll down past the sponsored posts, so if we go to here, so here we are. First niche that we see, which sells pretty well for a primary composition notebook or a primary story journal. They're practically the same thing, just different keywords. But dinosaur is a really hot niche within the primary composition notebook niche, as we can see just here, with a BSR of 422. Then if we keep scrolling down, we got like a marble one there, which has a BSR of under 2,000, so that's another niche. Another niche just here, which is space. So a space primary composition notebook. This is ranked under 5,000, so getting some really good sales. Then we have unicorn with a BSR of under 3,000. We have a floral and cats. So this is another niche with a rank of 40,000 or just under. Then we have llamas just here. Llamas and unicorns, another niche. So this is one way that I like to find hot niches in primary composition notebooks and normal composition notebooks. Just typing in the main keyword and then going through the first page, the second page, maybe up to the 5th page to see what the niches are with the best sellers. So with this one, this is another space book. So now we have 2 space books on the first page for primary composition notebook. That tells me that the space niche in this niche is pretty hot. So if we scroll down to the bottom, see if we can see another one. That isn't even what we're looking for, so let's go past that. And another space one. So space, well, that's actually sponsored, does have a good rank, but space for primary composition notebooks looks like it does extremely well. So now let's go back right up to the top and go here. So let's go to the beginning of the search term or the niche and type in space. So now we have a space primary composition notebook. People are searching for it because Amazon has auto-populated it. There is 30,000 results for a space primary composition notebook. Now I guarantee you if you go to page 5, page 6 or like page 7, then those books aren't even going to be space related. Now if we go on all again, and see how many books are there for space primary composition notebook. We'll click that, let that load up. See, for all, there's only 1,000 results. So this is a book that I would probably go ahead and make. Now, if we have a quick look through, we can check out the BSRs. There's that space one again, which sells really good. Another one that sells really good. That's a sponsored. I don't get why they're targeting this niche because that's unicorns, not space. But as we can see, on the first page for all, there's still some not related books. So look, there's unicorns and stuff like that. And then there's that dinosaur. So this is a niche that I would happily go into. Now, the space niche within the composition notebook niche, or the primary composition notebook niche, is one of thousands. Now, again, if you watched my other video in this series of Fire KDP niches, if you watched the normal composition notebook video, you will see or understand how to find all these niches. Well, it's exactly the same for primary composition notebooks as well. So just within the primary composition notebook niche, there's probably thousands of niches, and these niches are things like space, dinosaurs, pets, animals, foods, and things like that. So, quite a lot of niches that fit well into the journal and notebook niche fit extremely well in the primary composition notebook niche as well, and there's people actually searching for that. So for this one we got space primary composition notebook, and we can change space out for lots of different animals and things like that. So let's do something standard, dog. So dog primary composition notebook. So I've typed that in. Amazon has auto-populated this search term, so that's the most popular search term which people are searching for, and that is a dog primary composition notebook with picture space. So now if we click on there, there's 1,000 results in all, and if we go on books, go down to here, just there, let's click on that and see how many search results there is for books, if it's going to let me. Come on, why do you do this to me? So let's click on there, give that just a second to load up. There we go, and now under books we can see that there's 1,000 results as well. So this seems like a pretty good niche. Let's take a look at the BSRs. So that one's just over 500,000, so that's probably getting a few sales a month. So this looks like a micro niche. That one's 1.1 million. 1.2 million or 1.1 again. So this niche doesn't look very popular, but you can still expect to make sales if you make a good cover. So with covers as well for composition notebooks and primary, the best thing that works the best, that came out a little bit wrong, the thing that works the best are patterned designs, and patterned designs are relatively easy to create, or even get them outsourced. See, me personally, at the minute, I'm working with a designer over on Fiverr, and I'm really happy with him. He does some amazing work. He actually draws it all from scratch as well, so he doesn't use clip art, and he's relatively cheap. Now, over the next couple of weeks, I am going to be making a video for that within the LCB Vault, so if you're interested, come and check that out. We also have niches for journals and notebooks. I put a bunch of niches for composition notebooks in. I'm going to add a bunch of primary composition notebook niches as well. But if you don't want to check that out and you want to do all the research yourself, just remember you want to use your main keyword, which is primary composition notebook. If we put that in the search bar, we get all of these different variations or keywords. So we have butterfly primary composition notebook. That might be a good one. Then we have just your standard for girls, kids, pre-K, kindergarten, and all of that. But once you've got the search term, come to the beginning and then start plugging in niches. So cat primary composition notebook. So we got people searching for cat primary composition notebook handwriting practice paper. So in fact, let's actually just click on that and have a look. So under books, there's 1,000 results. If we look through, there's a couple of sponsored at the beginning. And if we go down to here, let's check out these BSRs. That's under 500,000. That one is 1.1 million. I've seen something similar. It looks like they're trying to copy a different design, which I do not recommend. You can always get inspiration from someone else's design, but never copy that design. Now, one of the best ways to know if you're actually copying a design is get the one where you want to get the inspiration from, put your design next to it, and if they look completely different, then you're good to go. If they look similar, you've copied a design. So just remember that as well. So anyway, the cat composition notebook niche. Would you have thought of that? Seems to sell fairly well. It looks like you can make a good few sales each and every month. It's not a high demand niche, it's a low demand, a micro niche. So you can expect to make a few sales a month. Now if we take that one away and go back to cat, so we did cat, dog, space. There's so many other niches that you can go after. So cats, dogs. What about a pirate? I spelt that wrong, so pirate. No, there's no one actually searching for that. But you get the idea. What you want to do is just start plugging in niches at the beginning of your search term, which is primary composition notebook, and then just start going through and doing research. That's how you find all these really great niches. So I just wanted to check this one out quick because I haven't actually looked at this, and this is the butterfly primary composition notebook niche. Now if we take a look at this, we can see that there's hardly anything with butterflies. So we got bees on that one, we got lots of different stuff on that one, first grade there. So there's not really many butterfly composition notebooks. There's caterpillars, a few. Now, when it comes to ladybirds or ladybugs, what do you call them? Do you call them ladybugs, ladybirds? I'd love to know, so leave a comment down below. Anyway, that's everything I wanted to cover. I hope you now understand that there's a gazillion different niches within the primary composition notebook niche. So go ahead and start checking them all out and making some books, preparing for Q4. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.